Amazon, now I want to be fair about this because a lot of people on the internet are not necessarily getting this story correctly. The e-commerce giant said that Tuesday it weighed showing a tariff import photo slash sticker on their website for items. In other words, you click on Amazon, you're going to buy this product, and it's going to say, haha, this actually costs this much more, and it's because of the tariffs. Now, the website themselves has said, we're not actually doing this. This was just something kicked around in a meeting. But Elizabeth, the fact that this is being even talked about in the higher circles of a company as big as Amazon and the political implications that it could have if they were to do this, I guess, what does this say about your big tech giants and Amazon in particular on whether or not they're willing to even delve into the political end with how they market their products?
Well, it goes back to the saying that personnel is policy, that the people that you have
Mm,
either working in your company or working in government, the perspective that they have and the decisions that they're going to make are going to have an impact on policy. And this is just one example of that, even if it didn't come from the top, even if it was just in some meeting. But this story is funny to me because I had whiplash trying to keep up with it because you heard what happened in the White House, press briefing room where they asked the question about it, and Caroline Leavitt was like, this is hostile political action. You don't do this with any other government policy. You didn't do this. You didn't show how much of the price was due to Biden's inflation. When he was in office, why are
good
you
point.
doing it now or proposing to do it now? But like by the time the press conference ended, then it was like the next news thing that came out was like, oh, actually, President Trump got on the phone with with Bezos and like this isn't happening anymore. Cancel, cancel.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not happening, but it does goes to show like deep state actors and similarly in the private sector, there's a lot to combat. One man can't do it all.
Yeah. Anthony, one of the big things that I saw in response to Amazon even potentially doing this was, hey, why don't they actually put a sticker up there that that incentivizes American-made products rather than saying, hey, this costs more because of the tariff? Instead, say, hey, this one is an American-made product. Is that a good idea? Do you think, obviously Amazon has a big competitor in Walmart Plus. Do you think Walmart's gonna go, hey, yeah, we'll happily promote made in America products?
Yeah, I think Trump just had a conversation with Walmart today.
Hmm.
So they're looking to move forward with stuff like this as well. Look, it's simple. People that work at Amazon, a lot of them hate America. I know that I've ordered some MAGA stuff through Amazon before, and my hat came crushed. I'm sure somebody was super, super angry that I ordered it. And at the distribution center, they probably beat it up before they put it in the box. So it would be nice to actually support our country, America first. But a lot of these people hate America so much. I think that we should switch. We should bring the patriotic Canadians here, and then we can switch them with the liberals and send them to Canada, or maybe another trip to space with Katy Perry would be great.
Anthony Ramandi, let's deport Canadians to space because we don't want them at the 51st state. I don't necessarily disagree.